Listen, I'm a dodgeball player, and if you clicked on this video, most likely you play dodgeball as well. And here's the thing, we as dodgeball players do a lot of weird things subconsciously, and you might not even know that you do this until I point it out. The first thing is the sideline trigger finger. A lot of dodgeball players do this while they're standing still, which means that they do it a lot on the sidelines. Basically, if you see an experienced player on the sideline, they're gonna be looking like this. Now, I'm not sure why we do this, as is the case for the rest of the weird things we do, but it could have something to do with just constantly moving your hand so that you're prepared to catch. Now, if they're not doing that, most likely the players on the sidelines are on their watch. Who knows what they're doing or looking at on there? They could be looking at your profile, but all you'll see them do is just look at and scroll on their watch constantly. And this is from the second they get out to the second they go back in the game. Now, the second weird thing dodgeball players do, I like to call the pre-game wall ball. I guarantee that this has happened to someone before, where you join a lobby and you'll just see all the players doing this. I mean, I guess you gotta do something to occupy your time before the game starts. I'll admit that I do this all the time. Another thing I wanted to throw in here is that in between games, instead of playing around with the balls and pause. Another thing I wanted to mention is that in between games, dodgeball players will usually go over and check the leaderboard, so sometimes you'll see them huddled around there. But I guess that goes for any game with a leaderboard in general, so I don't know if you want to count that. Finally, all dodgeball players cannot resist doing this. I mean, these things were made for smacking, right? Right? It doesn't matter what it is, if it's cardboard and a cutout, a dodgeball player will launch it into oblivion. Now, this list was kinda short, so in an attempt to reach the 8-minute mark to get those sweet mid-roll ads, I'm gonna be going to public dodgeball lobbies and seeing if I can catch any of these things in public. I'm absolutely carrying this team right now. Oh, my teammate just died. Cameraman never dies. Oh!
Magic! Magic! Ready to stop.